So let's start from the beginning. So what was the whole reason behind y'all getting together?
We decided to throw a little Friendsgiving event.
Whose idea was it to do this whole Friendsgiving thing?
My idea.
How did Sydney come into the picture then?
She was definitely new. She was actually really sweet, and I really liked her.
Damn, you ain't miss your friends all the 4 years?
I did. But Elroy, I can't stand his ass.
I don't know if I could do this. I keep thinking about Sid.
Would she want you to give up on something like this?
No, she wouldn't.
Okay, because I can see how they left, but how did they get in? All right, let's hold off on the interrogation for a little bit, because something don't feel right. You sure you're ready?
Most definitely.
Everything okay?
Hey! What's going on?
He's just looking for some evidence, that's all.
He just smiled.
With teeth and everything.
I'm just happy to see him happy.
All right, yeah, I need to see the room where everything happened. Which one is it?
That one.
Yeah, you can just chill out here. Don't worry about coming inside. You know, I didn't talk to your friends too much about the murder whenever I was questioning them.
Why not?
Because I think that it's best to get the story from the person who is the most affected first. You know, they usually make it easy to tell if they're giving you something real or something stupid, you know?
And you think I'm giving you something real?
That's the thing, I don't know yet. You know, it's just a feeling, I guess, but the situation is different. Because usually it's easy to tell when someone cheated on their mans or stole their friend's money, but with this whole murder thing, it's something different. You know, I could be wrong. But, hey, we'll find out if I was right soon then, huh? So, this is where she was, right?
What the hell are you doing?
Hey!
Oh!
That's not good.
What is it?
Poison. Yeah, I remember smelling it whenever I was helping somebody who had a rat problem in their house. You said that the person who broke in here came from outside, but the carpet's clean. No dirt, no mud, no nothing. Plus, it didn't start smelling like outside till we came in here, so.
So what you thinking?
She not from here, is she?
No, she's from North Carolina. This was her first time in Texas.
Was she in a gang or something?
What the fuck? No, she was not in no damn. She was the sweetest and kindest person I knew. She was not in no fucking gang.
Okay, alright, damn, relax. I'm just making sure she ain't had no loose ends that followed her here, damn. Alright, I need to look around some more. Let's check the front door real quick. This door locks on its own, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You mind if I do something real quick? Check it.
Go for it.
Is he okay?
Okay. Yeah, that's a strong ass door. Yeah, let's check out the back real quick. Was there a lock on the handle?
Yeah, but I think they broke it.
I'm guessing them damn cops took all the pieces of the fence on.
Most of them went to forensics. The cops said there was one piece missing though.
I just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand why someone would go out of their way to kill someone. They literally broke in the house. But the thing is, I don't even know how they broke in the house. The gate is closed. They couldn't have gotten through there. The front door is hella tight. So that doesn't, I just don't understand why out of everybody in the house, they only killed Sydney. It doesn't make any sense.
I wish I knew. Elroy's the only one who could give you an answer.
Why?
Because he's the one who told us someone broke in the first place.
Oh, word.
Why are you staring at me?
Shit, I mean, you tell me.
What?
You know what? How about I just tell y'all all the clues that I found around the house, and then you tell me what you're hiding from everyone. All right, so based on what I found, this is what happened last night. Since there's no evidence that proves that someone broke in the house last night, let's just say the killer popped into the house while everybody was knocked out. When the killer gets to the top of the staircase, they go past everyone else's room and go straight toward the room where Sydney and Bryan slept. When the killer gets into their room, that's when Sydney gets poisoned. So I'm guessing at this point the murderer thought that they were going to get away with it. They thought that they were going to get out there all quiet and stuff, but for some reason they rush out the house. I don't know if somebody woke up, somebody must have made some noise. I don't know what it could have been, but the killer then runs out the house to the backyard and causes a big ass mess outside. And then they get to the gate. But once they get to the gate, they see that there's a lock on it. The lock is rusted. So what do? They find a strong ass tool or something like that and use that to break the lock. And then after they break the lock, they leave. So when you low-key think about that entire story, you kind of realize that none of that shit makes any type of sense. So the question is, why would someone break into a house and kill someone who's never been to this city or state before? Man, Elroy, you got something you want to add about last night?
Look, I don't know what your problem with me is, but I don't know anything else about last night, especially considering the fact that I was asleep.
Oh, word. Okay, then why did Bryan just tell me outside that you told everybody that you saw someone break in the house?
That's the truth! That's the truth!
Well, I mean, you must have some type of evidence to back that up, right? Come on, you got something? So, Elroy, why would you tell everybody that you saw somebody in the house when you know you didn't?
Because I know my fucking friends. And they would never do no shit like that. I don't need no evidence to prove that.
Well, I'm sorry I gotta tell you all like this, but since Elroy lied, things are different now. Since there's no evidence that proves that there was a killer on the outside. That means that the killer is here.